The next addition to the Hunger Games franchise will take place more than 2 decades before Katniss Everdeen volunteers as tribute, but a great Sunrise on the Reaping theory would make a cameo possible. Sunrise on the Reaping will tell Haymitch Abernathy's story, following him into the deadly arena during the 50th Hunger Games tournament. This is one of the deadliest games in Panem's history, and Suzanne Collins teased a focus on the use of propaganda and the power of those who control the narrative, via The Hollywood Reporter. Needless to say, it sounds like the Sunrise on the Reaping book will be another biting political commentary, and its movie adaptation will follow suit. While both versions of the story will place a heavy focus on Haymitch, we'll probably see other familiar faces from previous Hunger Games movies. Katniss appearing seems like a stretch, as she won't be born yet during the second quarter Quell's timeline. However, there's still a way to work her into the upcoming prequel briefly. A great Sunrise on the Reaping theory opens the door for a Katniss Everdeen cameo. This theory suggests we'll see future Hunger Games reapings. It's not yet clear what the title Sunrise on the Reaping refers to, but a brilliant Hunger Games theory offers a possible explanation. It posits that Haymitch's narrative might end with him becoming further and further disillusioned by Panem and the games as he watches the reaping year after year, via TikTok. This would demonstrate why Haymitch starts the original series completely detached from District 12's tributes, and it would show how his cynicism evolves after his own Hunger Games. If done as a montage, it would be a powerful way of tying his story to future tournaments. It would also enable Katniss Everdeen to appear at the end of Sunrise on the Reaping, as the 74th and 75th Hunger Games mark the final reapings Haymitch witnesses. They're also the ones that actually change him, convincing him there's hope of District 12 winning, and Panem changing, after all. Therefore, if this Sunrise on the Reaping title theory proves correct, Katniss and Peter's reaping needs to be included. It would actually make the perfect ending to the Hunger Games prequel, offering hope after what's sure to be a devastating story. A Katniss and Peter appearance is the perfect way to end the new Hunger Games movie. It will directly connect Haymitch's prequel to the original story. Katniss and Peter sitting together against a stone wall in Hunger Games catching fire. An appearance by Katniss and Peter is the perfect way to end Sunrise on the Reaping, as it will allow Haymitch's narrative to go out on a high note, despite the fact that he faces tragedy on the heels of the 50th Hunger Games. Haymitch's story promises to be heart-wrenching for most of its run, and that goes beyond his time in the arena. We know from previous Hunger Games books that Snow also kills Haymitch's loved ones after he wins the games, and the deaths of his mother, brother, and girlfriend will likely be included in Sunrise on the Reaping. All of this will serve to show how Haymitch becomes hopeless over time, but ending Sunrise on the Reaping with Katniss and Peter will remind us that he finds that hope again. It will also directly connect 2025's Hunger Games prequel and its film adaptation to the original story. Given the impact Haymitch's win and survival have on the first series, it feels fitting to call out that connection. It's also a great way to make the franchise feel whole, especially if the Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping can work in a Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes reference as well.